Hey guys, this is Jerry, welcome to the channel. Today we are driving the 2024 Haval Jolion. This particular Jolion is the top spec hybrid ultra. Today we're going to do a quick test drive and walk around on this vehicle. So in terms of pricing, this vehicle right now is priced at $39,990 plus ORC for New Zealand market. If you're looking to purchase one of these, do not forget to contact us at Ebbett Pukekohe. We are the authorized dealer for Haval and GWM. From outside, the vehicle looks a sort of medium to small size SUV. It's 4.4 meters long and more than 1.8 meters wide. So not a massive vehicle, but it is a little bit bigger than small like hatchback style SUVs on the market. This particular vehicle is finishing Hamilton white color. On the side, we have 18-inch tires, so it looks premium, machine finish alloys of course. At the front, we have a totally different look compared to the petrol motor. So LED headlights at the front with quite a lot of blue stitchings around the vehicle. And we have these sort of diamond cut or different sort of designs at the front. As a grille, looks aggressive at the front, but the bonnet feels quite long to be fair. On the side, HEV just means it's hybrid of course, hybrid electric vehicle, whatever you want to call it. The petrol tank is just on the left. The rear end, it's very similar to the normal Jolion, nothing special, just the two tail lights design with the big Haval logo in New Zealand because it's under GWM, so it's got GWM, it's got Jolion, it's got HEV, quite a lot of letters to be fair. But the good thing is the glass itself is reasonably large, so we're going to have a good visibility at the back. At the back, we have 390 liters boot space. This is a little bit smaller compared to the petrol version due to the battery pack underneath. Plus, we do not have spare wheel. This is just a mobility kit for your tire fixing. I do find this puzzle shelf a little bit low, so if you're going to drop that, you can see it's literally just on top of the cargo, so it's not massive, but you can always take it off, of course. If you do drop the seats, it's going to expand to about 1080 liters boot space, something like that. That's massive, to be fair. Going to the back seats, this is very spacious. We got full leather finish. I don't think that's genuine leather, just a synthetic leather. But this is my sitting position at 178 centimeters. That means I have tons of leg room, tons of knee room, tons of foot room. This feels like a medium-sized vehicle. This feels like even spacious than a Toyota RAV4 at the back, to be fair. It's crazy how much long wheelbase they have created on this vehicle. I think even if you sit it in the middle, still fairly comfortable, and my head is touching the sunroof a little bit, so I would choose to sit at the back. But good thing we get a panoramic sunroof over here, so gonna be very handy. In the center armrest, nice leather finish. It's plastic here, air vents and USB charging. That's premium. Looking at the front, we have a big 2-screen, which I'll go show you, which I'll go drive for you as well. And all the Haval Jolion gets keyless entry, keyless start. That means easy to get adjusting. Leather finish seats at the front as well. Small contrast for the white stitchings. I think it should create a blue or something like that to match the rear one, but nothing to complain. Still feels very premium. The seats itself is quite sportive and the base is nice, long as well. Material on the side, just a little bit sort of plastic finish trim, but they're not cheap plastic. You can feel the design on it, and all the buttons quite solid built. Over here on the top, they are all nice soft squeegee material. I like this sort of wooden style trim, but they are not wood of course. In the center we have a full digital display, so that means we can see all the information in front of us, speedo, rev, things like that. We do have a heads-up display which is very clear even on this particular sunny day. This is only available on the Ultra unfortunately. And you see the monitor over here, that's going to see your facial fatigue or anything like that if you do fall asleep or get distracted. And here we have the 12.3-inch display. It's massive. The crazy thing about it, I'll show you on the reverse. The crisp, clear reverse camera, this is like your phone camera. Somehow it's even got more contrast than your phone. You can see everything from every angle. It's amazing. It's just crazy how they can manage this on budget car or considered to be a budget vehicle. Apart from that, there are a lot of controls for your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay system, and both are wired, I believe. And car settings, there are tons of settings you can personalize all these things. Plus we have heated seats at on this vehicle. In the center we get wireless phone charging, small pockets on the side, just the standard gear selector, cup holders, one small, one big. That's interesting. Underneath we have a big storage console. Glove box is decent, and look at this, we got a huge center console under the room, so we're gonna have good amount of space. USB charging is underneath as well. So yeah, that's pretty much a quick walk around for this vehicle. Let's take it for a ride. Right from the start, feels easy, not much transmission noise or anything like that. The indicator sound is really loud, but I think that's also because the vehicle is really quiet overall on the road. Firstly, let's talk about the performance data, or driving and engine performance data, things like that. First thing, we get a 1.5 liter petrol motor at the front, so that means just a standard natural aspirate, plus the EV motor at the back, and the EV pack, of course. Combined, you're getting 139 kilowatts of power and 375 Newton meters, I believe. So, tremendous amount of power, to be fair, for a small car like this. And they are two-wheel drive, so no full drive on the Jolion spec. In terms of visibility, it's really good. I've got mid-size rear windscreen. It's not huge. If you get a really tall person sitting in the back, I think it will block a part of it, but overall it's not bad. And the glass on the side is okay, medium size as well, not huge, not small, so okay. Blind spot on the side, yeah, it's okay. Or the windscreen at the front is pretty reasonably large too. And talking about visibility, I should mention this. The digital dashboard, it's a little bit inside in the dash. It's not really popping out to me. So to see anything or much information on that, it's going to be a little bit strange. So I definitely highly recommend the heads-up display, which is available on the top spec. That will help a lot with reading the speed, things like that. You can also see some glare on the sun. It's really hot day. It's so bright in New Zealand here right now with no window tint. The glare on the digital dashboard, it's a little bit terrible, unfortunately. But not everything is terrible. The screen itself is super large. If you want to control anything, it's dead easy. Aircon quick buttons or underneath, so it's gonna be really useful if you want to change anything. Plus on the steering controls, we get a sort of mid-sized steering. The shape is very different, very unique. This logo, everything is actually pushed in, where the steering is actually going towards you. That means fairly easy to control. There's no problem on that. 3-spoke, quality is okay. I like all these quick buttons for your cruise control settings or for your volume controls. So they're very easy to use. They don't have much learning curves or anything like that. On the underneath, we got small buttons here and push buttons underneath as well. In terms of noise cancellation, we are driving on a very rough seal, so that means noise is not going to be great on this particular surface, but not saying the vehicle is not great. So vehicle itself still feels solid. You do get a little bit tire noise, chassis noise. Apart from that, right now you can see noise just gone. So fairly quiet, and that's why you hear this very loud indicator. I hope you can turn it down. I haven't dived into the screen yet, so let me know. But apart from that, very easy to drive. Not much big noise. I don't really get any wind noise either. So we have no one behind us. Let's quickly test the performance of this vehicle. Let's slow down to 20 and let's do a full throttle. See that? I do hear the whining noise from the motor, but there's no like weird transmission or any weird spot on the acceleration. So let's slow it down again. This time let's go from 10 and then go throttle down. 1, 2, 3. It's pretty good, very responsive. and the transmission is just super smooth. I don't know exactly the transmission. I hope I can let you know on the screen right now. It feels like CVT, to be fair. That means super smooth, no transmission lag. Once you put foot down the EV motor, you can feel the EV motor is trying to boost you. Very nice, I love it. Honestly, the drive of it feels very premium compared to its price tag, and it's not wobbly at all on this country road. The suspension itself is very supportive. You can tell how the suspension is working. It's not knocking you anywhere, and handling is okay. Being a big car like this, not much of a sort of handling characteristics. It feels like just a generic, you know, SUVs on the market. It's not sporty in any way. Let's test around this corner. It's okay, just as you'd expect. Whenever you put the foot down very heavy, you are going to hear the whining noise from the EV motor. Apart from that, no noise. Like, I don't really pick up much of a noise from the engine itself, which is crazy. Normally the engine should sound a lot louder compared to the EV motor on a lot of cars. This is smooth. Around this corner, yeah, interesting. I quite enjoy it, to be fair. It is supposed to be a, you know, budget trim of the vehicle. By the way, if you want the budget trim, you can also buy the Lux model in New Zealand, and that price is only $35,990, I believe. I'll leave a correct number on the screen right now. That means the driving part of this is exactly the same as the other one. You just lose the sunroof, lose the heads-up display, lose the 18-inch wheels, lose the bigger, wider screen. You get a smaller, less wider screen. Apart from that, you still get the same driving. It's crazy how good this is. And another thing, fuel consumption. So the factory says it's gonna be around 5 litre per 100 k's, but I've seen a lot of customer reviews or long-term ownership reviews on it. I reckon you'd expect somewhere around 6 litre or just a little bit over 6 litre per 100 k's. With that saying, still bloody good. And here are some of the regeneration testing. So I'm gonna boost, then let it go. You can see the vehicle is recharging as it comes to a stop. It's actually quite interesting. This one does have a one pedal driving on this particular hybrid motor. It's very rare on a hybrid car to come with one pedal. With one pedal, you are getting tons of regeneration back to your charging or back to your EV battery. That's definitely going to help a lot with your efficiency. Let's hope I can quickly test this around this corner and see how the one pedal is. Let's go left from here. I boost it to 30 and let it go. There we go, come to a complete stop, just like that. It's not as aggressive in terms of its braking compared to some other EV vehicles, but it's not so bad either. Let's do a U-turn here. I do apologize. This is a very weird spot to do U-turn. U-turn is not bad. Steering feels very light at low speed, but feels very solid on high speed. They must have done something special. Yeah, that one pedal is quite fun. Obviously, if you do not want it, you can definitely change it or turn it off. I believe it's all hidden underneath the vehicle driving computer. That's very nice to have a one pedal driving mode on some of the hybrid vehicles, which I've never seen, to be fair. If you have seen one, let me know. Otherwise, mostly one pedal driving is mostly only found on full electric cars, to be fair. Anyway, let's go around this. Yeah, driving around town, maneuvers, that easy too. Very little blind spot on the front of the car as the screen, although the screen is quite large, it doesn't stick out. So it's still lower than your dashboard flat when you see in front of it. Really cool. Another acceleration. Alright, let's test another U-turn on a full width road here in New Zealand. Love the camera, look at the camera, so clear. Alright. As soon as you lift your accelerator, you can feel the vehicle is charging, is regeneration, is doing its regeneration and slowing down. It's quite nice. And I just love how easy it is from start and get and go, from the takeoff. Just so smooth. And brake, aggressive, or mildly aggressive. Let's do some tongue driving, see how that goes. Here's very rough, these roads. You can feel the vehicle is bouncing a little bit up and down. I guess you can tell from the camera. And that obviously increased the noise around us as well. Still, it's relaxing to drive, relaxing to cruise if you're going to drive on motorway, things like that. The continuous beeping is actually related to the speed sign recognition. I believe you can turn that off if you don't want it. At least the vehicle sees the speed sign and lets you know. I do find the speed sign recognition to be reasonably accurate. Today's driving, pick up most of the 50, 80 all correctly with no issue at all. That beepings again. Yeah, keeping a light foot on the pedal, keeping it around 50, still very easy. Nice. When I come to a complete stop, just super quiet, because obviously it automatically shifts to its EV mode or petrol mode. Petrol motor just temporarily shuts off to do the auto stop start. Wow, it's just relaxing to drive. What can you say? What can you say? Everything about it. It's not super, I don't think it's super exciting, but it's just relaxing to drive. It's quiet and feels responsive than the standard Jolion, just the standard petrol vehicle. And that's pretty much about this video. If you're interested in any other Haval GWM products, please do contact us at Ebbett Pukekohe. We are the authorized dealer for GWM and Haval. If you like this sort of video, do not forget to subscribe and like. That would be really helpful for the channel. As always, I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much.